Right, the next comedian we have needs no introduction because he's the unknown comic.
Afternoon. It's great to be at Blakely, isn't it? I'd like to thank the acts who've been on all week, warming you up for this. Of course, we had Nick, he's a bundle of laughs, Tony, and of course the great Sue Pengelly last night, who was amazing. I love that vet routine, that was brilliant. That dog, I laughed. Reminded me of a joke, the inventor of the cat's eye. Percy someone, he was a Yorkshireman, and he saw a cat walking towards him, and he invented a cat's eye. If it had been walking away from him, he'd have invented a pencil sharpener. But I am the unknown comic, and it's a privilege to be doing this comedy Storthorpe and Keep. When I told my wife what I intended, she said, "You're not going to do it in a bag, are you? They'll only laugh at you." I thought, well, that's the thing. But stand-up comedy is the only art form to be heckled, you know? Yeah. Picasso never had two drunk guys in his studio shouting, "More green, you idiot!" But I've got an answer for hecklers anyway. She thinks I'm mad to be doing this, but she got no sense of humour or taste. Mind, that's probably why she married me. Then again, maybe she has got a sense of humour, I don't know. But I thought I'd start by telling you a little bit about me, my family, because I'm unknown, and I'd like to reveal a little bit more about who I actually am. I was born at an early age into a poor family. We couldn't even afford rickets. But we had no heating in the house, and to keep warm, my dad used to suck a strong mint, we'd sit round his tongue. We had to eat cornflakes with a fork to save on milk. My dad taught me to swim by taking me down to the river and throwing me in. It wasn't too bad, the hardest part was getting out the sack. Oh, it's really hot in here. You know, we had the obligatory thing. We had to wear hand-me-downs. They'd make fun of me in school. I hated that pink dress. But the thing was, I had a bit of a miserable childhood. I was in a gang called the Secret Seven. I didn't even know who the other six were. Do you know that 1 in 5 people in the world are Chinese? There's 5 people in my family, so it must be one of them. Now it's either my mum, or my dad, or it could be my older brother, Colin, or my younger brother, Ho Chin Chow. I think it's Colin. But you know, my grandmother, she started to walk 5 miles a day when she was 60. She's 97 now, we haven't a clue where she is. But my mother's 80, you know. My mother's 80 now, and she doesn't need glasses. She still drinks straight from the bottle. I'll always remember my uncle's last words. It's black! I'd like to die peacefully like my grandfather in his sleep, not yelling and screaming like his passengers. You know, later on when I went for an interview for my first job as a handyman. The foreman says, "Do you do electrics?" I said, no. Plumbing? No. I said, "Do you do gas work?" I said, "I don't touch gas." Woodwork? No. Plastering? Bricklaying? No. He said, "You can't do anything. What makes you think you're so handy?" I said, "Only live around the corner." So I always wanted to be somebody, but I should have been more specific. I once went for an audition for the part of Long John Silver in the production of Treasure Island. The producer says, "You got the part, start Tuesday." I said, "I can start Monday." He said, "Monday? You'll be in hospital having your leg off." So looking back, I think nostalgia isn't what it used to be. Old MacDonald was dyslexic, BZXQ. So I met and married, that was, sometime after that, and I met and married Miss Wright. I just didn't know her first name was Always. Mind you, I haven't spoken to her for ages. I can't get a word in edgeways. The police stopped me last week. They said, "Your wife fell out the car 5 miles back." I said, "Thank goodness for that, I thought I'd gone deaf." But you'll know my wife when you see her, because she's cross-eyed. Do you know, she's so cross-eyed, when she cries, the tears run down her back. I call her bacteria. And her legs, she's got varicose veins so bad, she goes to fancy dress parties as a road map. She used to be a U-boat captain in the war. She got a job now at Manchester Airport, kickstarting jumbo jets. And she got a black belt in shopping. I was going to bring it today, but I couldn't have a roof rack. Bought her a cookbook last week, she drilled it. And she said, "How's the salad?" I said, "Burnt." So I'm on a whiskey diet now. I've lost 3 days already. She got lovely long black hair, all the way down the back. None on her head, just down her back. When I got home last night, she demanded I took her somewhere expensive. Took her to a petrol station. I said, "Where do you want to go for our anniversary?" She said, "Somewhere I haven't been." I said, "How about the kitchen?" She said, "You'd take me for granted, you didn't." I said, "I'll be quiet, keep painting the roof." She asked me, she said, "Are you a man or a mouse?" I said, "I must be a man, because if I was a mouse, you'd be scared of me." Danger could be my middle name, but it's Hugh. Whoever coined the phrase, "quiet as a mouse," has never stepped on me. I was cleaning out the attic the other day with the wife. Filthy, dirty, covered in cobwebs. I should go with the kids. We do have kids. We've got 3, one of each. She says, I'm leaving here, I'm sick of all the tantrums, hankies and the bedwetting. Wouldn't mind if we had a baby. But I wouldn't swap her for the world. Where would I put it? Do you know, I've got a huge seashell collection. I've been practicing that because I've been getting tongue-tied with it. Got a huge seashell. Seashell collection. I keep it on beaches all over the world. Maybe you've seen it. And I went to buy some camouflage trousers the other day, but I couldn't find any. Old MacDonald was dyslexic. He said LXQ. Do you ever have that feeling of deja vu? If God is watching us, the least we could do is be entertaining. I had to go to the doctor's last week, you know. He said, I haven't seen you in a long time. I said, I know, I've been ill. I said, I've got a bad back. He said, it's old age. I said, I want a second opinion. He said, okay, you're ugly as well. I said, I hurt my arm in several places. He said, don't go there anymore. I said, you got anything for wind? Give me a kite. I said, Doc, I can't help singing Delilah in the green, green grass of home. He said, sounds like Tom Jones syndrome. I said, is that common? He said, it's not unusual. He said, go over and stick your tongue out by the window there. I said, why? He said, I don't like the guy over the road. Old MacDonald was dyslexic. He said, LXQ. Do you ever get that feeling of deja vu? Abracadabra! There's a word to go with. And I want to know is why didn't Noah swap those 2 mosquitoes? Do you know what? Wooden spoons, they're great. I love wooden spoons. You can either use them to prepare food, or if you can't be bothered to do that, write the number on it and walk into a pub. Why do we press harder on a remote control when we know the batteries are getting weak? I don't get that. I bought some batteries the other day, but they weren't included. So I had to buy them again. I put a £5 note in a change machine. Nothing changed. Here's a thought. If one synchronised swimmer drowns, do they all have to drown? And if we aren't supposed to eat animals, why are they made of meat? There's one for the veggies. If corn oil comes from corn, and olive oil comes from olives, what about baby oil? There's something which might interest some of you homeowners and things like that. If a person owns a piece of land, do you own it all the way down to the earth's core? My little grandson said to me the other day, "Will you be doing jokes on holiday?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Will they be funny?" I like to think so. "Will the people laugh?" he said. I said, "I hope so." "And will they clap their hands when you finish?" And I looked into his sad little eyes and said, "Maybe." So, if not for me, but for that little boy. I've been the Unknown Comic. You've been great. Thanks and goodbye.